Hi, I'm Heather Wheeler with thecrazycouponlady.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about organizing your coupons. Now, our favorite way to organize coupons is with a binder. If you've watched any of my videos before, you've seen my binder with me sitting by me on my videos, and so we get a lot of questions about how to organize, what the best products are, all of that. So I'm going to hopefully answer all of those questions today. So the first thing you need is a binder. And so first it will be important to know that Joni and I kind of differ in how we organize our binders. I organize by date. And so each week I have my coupons organized, and we'll go into all of it later. But I need a bigger binder because of that. Joni organizes by category, and so she needs a little bit smaller. We suggest a 2 or 3 inch binder for if you're organizing by category, and I like a 5-inch binder if you're doing it by date. And so it's important to get a high quality binder that will be durable and will hold up. I've gone through a ton of binders, and it's a pain to switch, all of your inserts and pull them over to a new binder. And so you might have to splurge a little bit on your binder. Just look for a Staples coupon or an Office Depot coupon. And I like the Avery brand. Mine is a 5-inch, and if you'll notice on mine, you can kind of get one that has a crease here. That way, if it gets bigger, you could have up to a 7-inch binder really, which actually I've had it that big before. So it's not totally unheard of, but the 5-inch, as you can see, is meeting my needs right now. And then a 2 or 3 inch, and you can see with Joni's, hers is starting to peel a little bit on the seams. So just spend the money up front and get a nice one. The other things to kind of buy to keep in your binder, I like to have a little pair of scissors and a little pencil pouch. I put my scissors in there. And then I like to keep a calculator in my pencil pouch also. It helps if you're wanting to calculate price, or at the register if you want to make sure that they're taking off the right amount of coupons or any of that. It's just helpful to have. And then I have a couple pencils, and I can always stash away coupons in my case as well. So pencil case and scissors and a calculator. And then you'll need some, if you're going by date, you'll need some tab dividers. So I just bought, I think it's a 24 pack. And so if I need new ones, then I can just pull those out. And then if you're organizing by category, like Joni, you're going to need baseball card holders. So these ones are from Staples. You can ask them, they have them there. And then also they carry them at Target. They look like this. At Target, you can find them they kind of have an aisle right by the registers that have all of the baseball cards and just all the collectible cards. So it's right by the registers. And these, for 30 pages, they're $5, so not very much. The second thing you'll need is some sheet protectors. This is especially important for if you're organizing by date. But you'll also need them if you're organizing by category. You'll just need a lot more. As you can see, I have a bunch. So you can get those, at Staples, or even the dollar store carries them. Okay, so those are the basic items that you're going to need. Now I want to talk about what you actually do to organize your coupons. I'm going to get this stuff out of the way. So here we have the inserts from the Sunday paper. This is what they look like. This is the red plum insert. So what we do is we're going to tear these apart and lay them all out on the table, and we're going to do that with each insert. So this week I only have three different inserts. So I have the red plum insert 3 different times. It's the same insert, so I have all the same coupons times 3. So what you do is you just break it at the seam, and you're going to lay on your table, you're going to lay each one out. So then once you get them all laid out, grab your second insert and put the same, just stack on top of the same. So Eventually, you're going to have all 3 or 4 or 5, however many you have, of the same page on top of each other. So now I have all of the coupon pages laid out, and here's when we staple it. And we are going to, if you organize by date, we're going to write the date that the coupons came out on each page. So these coupons are from the March 13th insert. So we're going to write 3/13 on each page. And if there's coupons on both pages, then we're going to write the date on both pages. If it's a junk ad on the back, then you don't need to worry about writing the date. So once you have all the dates on the coupons, and so you're organizing by date, then it's time to put them into the binder. And so what we do is, what I like to do is have the most current date in the back. I have a lot of friends who have the most current date in the front. So it's totally just personal preference at that point. So you just take each insert and put it into its own sheet protector. So each kind of bundle has its own sheet protector. And that way, when you're at the grocery store and you want to flip through, it's really easy. So one thing is, like on this side, we have coupon offers. On the other side, we have just kind of a junk page. So I like to put 2 junk pages together, so just to kind of keep, so your binder's not that huge. So I'm going to actually put this one in the first side. That just kind of saves on space. So if you organize by category, once you get them all in their piles, then it's time to start clipping them. And so this is where organizing by category becomes a little bit tedious, because you have to kind of clip them all. So it's helpful if you staple them first and then you cut. So I have a stack of 3 here, and I'm going to cut all 3 coupons at one time, which does save on time. So get those clipped, and then I like to get them all, I like to cut and then file them, and then cut and file. That way you don't end up with a huge stack of kind of out of control coupons. And so I cut my Purex coupons, and then I need to go to my laundry category. And so if you go to thecrazycouponlady.com, you'll see that we have a free download of all of our categories, which you can just print. Okay, so we're going to go to laundry, which is number 22. Okay, so then you just find an open spot and kind of slip it in there. And luckily those fit really nicely. Sometimes you have to kind of cut them down a little bit or fold them so that they'll fit into the baseball card holders. But basically that's what you do. You just go through each coupon and clip them and then put them into your category. And so one of the benefits of using the categories, the category system, is that when you go to the grocery store, you are really efficient with your time. You just flip to, if you're in the dishwasher aisle, you just switch, just kind of flip to that category and find the coupons that you want, and it's really great. So if you're a shopper, if you like to shop at Walmart or another store that has everyday low prices, and you just want to make your list and go and then look for coupons as you're shopping, then the category method is really great. It's also great if you have a specific list, but you don't want to clip them before you leave for the store. So with the categories, you're spending more time up front. On Sunday evenings or whenever you clip your coupons, you're going to spend the bulk of your time then. Whereas with the binder by date, it's really quick for me to get them into my binder, and I have to spend a little bit more time up getting ready to shop. And so when I make my list, like for Albertsons, I find everything that I want to buy that's on sale, and I write down my list, and then I flip through and clip the coupons before I head to the store. And so it just kind of depends if you're trying to decide which method you like better. It just depends on when you want to put your time in. If you have more time, let's say on a Sunday or a Monday, and you want to just get it all done then, and then you're done clipping for the whole week, then that might be the way to go. I prefer to just get them into my binder, and then I can take my binder shopping, clip as I go, or clip before I do my shopping, and that works for me. So that's basically the gist of our binder methods. I hope that that answered all of your questions. And again, you can find our PDF of the categories on thecrazycouponlady.com.